Here. Everybody, welcome to the SSN patch notes E3 edition / predictions, because in the title, so elegantly, Huey pointed out that I wrote predictions instead of predictions. You should really have a sound with that explosion. There is. What are you talking about? There is an explosion sound. What? There is. What? We're going back to it. Hold on a second. There is. Never mind. You're absolutely right. That explosion sound has been removed for now. I had to quickly add that in. Normally there is, but this time there isn't. But it doesn't matter, because we're talking about all things E3 today. We're going to talk about what we think is going to happen in all of the major conferences. So that's going to be Xbox, Sony, Nintendo, Ubisoft, EA, and I was going to say Bethesda, but technically Bethesda's a part of the Xbox community now, so we're going to have to go from there. But once again, I am joined by my co-host, Stephanie_Ma, that is one F, two N's, and an H at the end. How are you, Stephanie?
I'm very hot, Larcher. It is sweltering in Canada.
Okay. So look, I can't say anything on that. I'm a married man, and I'm sure Fly wouldn't enjoy that. But you know what? You can be as confident as you want.
The temperature is very high. It's in the 30s. Today should be the last day.
So for those who do not know, here I'm gonna give you the Fahrenheit or the Celsius. It's currently July 28 degrees Celsius, but it feels like 37. So that means for our American friends, that is 82 degrees Fahrenheit, but actually feels like 99. We were almost at 100 degrees Fahrenheit here in Canada. And I know this is the reverse of what most people say. We're like, oh my God, it's not that cold. Some of you guys might be like, oh my God, it's not that hot. I get it. We're Canadians. Yeah, see, there it is. There it is right there, Camp. Boo. We're Canadians. We don't want this heat. There's a reason why we reside where normally a hot day should only be like 25 degrees at its hottest. All right.
Oh, 25 degrees is like the peak.
That is the peak. All right. A nice cool day is like 20 degrees. That's like nice little breeze going. It's great. Anyways, I knew that was going to happen because we had a Texan in here. So, of course, he's going to do it the boo-hoo.
It's always hotter where I live.
Shut up, Campbell.
There was snow like 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
It was snowing.
Yeah, we literally had a couple inches of snow 2 weeks ago. That is the climate that we live here, that we live with in Canada. But we do have some other spice, some other hotness happening. And it is E3 that is going to start on June 12th. That is this Saturday. And oh my God, there is stuff that's been leaked. There's stuff that just came out today. That Steph actually put it in the patch notes link dump. A bunch of stuff that's going on. But first and foremost, Stephanie, how are you?
I'm sweating.
Right. Now, besides the sweats, what games have you been playing that have made you sweaty or not sweaty, I guess, depending which way you want to take it?
I finally finished Origami King. It was very pleasant. Highly recommend that anyone play it. I think it's worth the money, especially like for a main title Nintendo game. That's about it. I've been reading a lot.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
A lot of fan fiction.
You've been. I was gonna say you're engaging another part of your brain, but never mind. The moment you said fan fiction, I had to stop talking. God, stab.
I mean,
stab.
I'm still reading.
Oh man, is fan fiction, by the way, the new smut for like nerds and us geeks? Like, so
I mean, you
have your fan fiction.
Smut is a different category of.
Smut is what my mother would used to read in those novels with like the big buff dude holding the woman arched over me like and then when you read the things like, oh, he thrusted his cucumber into my bosoms and I could feel whatever. That shit was weird, all right? My mom read some really fucking weird stuff with Fabio on the cover.
I mean, there is like the smut part of fan fiction, and like if
that's slash
like
fanfic,
I've read
right?
smut. Yeah. There's also like reader inserts or like more like original stuff, like they make an original character and then you like it fanfiction is very complex, but there is honestly some very good writing in the fanfiction community, and like It's just fan fiction.
Like in
It's
all
just
art
writing. Just
forms,
read it.
yeah, support what you can, the stuff that you want to support. If you don't do harm to yourself or others, who really cares? All right, that being said, now that we've gone on this really weird fanfic trail, the games that I've been playing lately have been actually two specific ones. One's no surprise. It's Siege. I've been delving.
Ew.
Stop. You
It's a
don't
dead
even.
game. Oh my god.
Stop. I came in at a weird time. No. FX, you came at the right time. All right, hey Lennon. But I have been playing obviously Siege. I've actually been dabbling a little bit more and more into the test servers, trying out the guns, figuring out what the best combos are for myself, and I've been playing a lot of Apex Ranked, with Huey, Camp, or with Zach, and it's been a nice change of pace with the rank on Apex. Because on that one, it doesn't matter if you win the BR. It just matters that you progress further and further in the rounds, and that you get a kill or two, communication, and all that fun jazz, right? So like that part was nice. It made me miss the competitive. Well, for me, I find it to be more competitive side of Siege. So I've been playing a bit more of that again, and I'm kind of excited for the new season to roll out, which rumor has it is this Tuesday. That's going to be because that's where the test server ends. So scientifically, or at least from past history, that's what happens is when the test server ends, the new season rolls out. I really wanted.
That means I need to get back into Siege.
Yeah, which means, well, I mean, you
I haven't
especially.
played Siege in 2 weeks.
You
I haven't
of,
played Siege in 2 weeks.
You of all people, because you're supposed to do ranked on the new season.
I know, but I haven't played Siege in 2 weeks, so I'm like.
But it's fine. My main account now is a bronze 1, so I can just play on that with you, and I wanna you'll be playing against Dumbs.
I'm probably worse than a bronze.
You're not. But now that we've surpassed our little chit chat segment here on the patch notes, and we were gonna talk about some hard, factual, non-factual predictions because it's all about E3 that hasn't even happened yet. And like I said, there's a lot to talk about. Specifically what we think will happen, what will be announced at the shows. We can start maybe a little bit of a friendly wager between the two of us. All right, little point system here.
Larcher, I don't have money.
It's not money. We're not talking money. Just more bragging rights
Larcher,
here.
you already have my boyfriend.
Okay, well, that was easy, all right? That was just me being like, hey, and that was it. No, what I'm talking about is just some bragging rights and maybe a new Discord champion name, all right? A king or queen of SSN, all right? That's what I'm thinking. This is what's going to go down between you and I. Because there is quite a bit of rumors and some stuff that I think we can, try to predict and we can try to keep score of. And by the end of it all, whoever has the most correct predictions is the winner. That's simple. Huh?
Yeah.
All right? Yeah. See, it's not that bad,
I mean,
right?
If you want.
Oh, she's thinking.
We can use the checklist that I added into the link dump, and we can go through that.
All right.
Will you find that quick note to touch on before we get in all to the E3 stuff? Twitch affiliates, new Twitch stuff is coming out with emotes. I believe only partners get animated emotes, but we're able to get the follower-only emotes when it comes out of beta. Currently, it's still in beta testing, so if you get a beta test that, cool. Get those more emote slots, because we like emotes. Emotes are fun. Also, quick other side note, TSM was recently acquired by FTX, which is a currency company for, like, an insane amount of money, like 2.1 million or something like that for like 5 years. So they rebranded. They're now TSM FTX. Yeah, I think that's all the other quick gaming news.
It is interesting.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, and God of War 2. So the boy series. The second game has been pushed. The sequel has been pushed to 2022. Santa Monica Studios put out a statement saying that they wanna, be a good game company and not
push garbage.
Push garbage and promote crunch. So yeah.
Oh man. All right. So it is nice to know that they were pushing. That does remove one of my predictions, obviously, that I was gonna say. But that's fine. That's fine. Just like in Halo Infinite, if you have to push it and not force crunch and destroy people's mental capabilities, I'm all for that. That is what needs to be done. What I'm actually interested in right now is the schedule that you have here, which is you can find, if you give me just a moment, I will go ahead and post this in chat. So you guys want to follow along, you're more than welcome to. Here we go. Boom. And for those who might miss this as we are talking about it, because sometimes chat gets a little, you know, chatty, I will go ahead and put this inside the link dump that you can find in our Discord. Just hit exclamation point Discord if you're not a part of it, and you can go ahead and follow along. But here we go as it proceeds right now. Obviously, any of this can change. Anything can happen. For the E3 June 2021 checklist, we got Thursday starting at 11 a.m. We have the Summer Games Fest. It's the kickoff E3 show. That's going to be Jeff Keighley's little baby, his little project besides his Game Awards. On June 11th, we're going to have the Netflix Geek, which I hate the name. I absolutely hate it, which technically begins on the 7th. And it goes from, but it's for E3, it's going to be at 9 a.m. on the 11th. You have the IGN Expo, well, at 1 p.m. Saturday, June 12th, you have Guerrilla Collective. Oh my god, at 8 a.m. This is all Pacific time, by the way. Wholesome Direct at 10 a.m. The Ubisoft Forward at 12 p.m., which I'm very excited for. Also, without a time yet, you have Gearbox and Devolver Digital. Sunday, June 13th, you have the Xbox plus Bethesda conference at 10 a.m. Square Enix is going to go at 12. The PC Gaming Show, undetermined time. Future Games Show at 4 p.m. Warner Brother Games, again, no time. At the Monday, June 14th, we have Take-Two, Capcom, Mythical Games, Freedom Games, and Razer, all with no times. Tuesday, June 15th, we have the Nintendo Direct / Treehouse at 9. Bandai Namco, Eureka Games, GameSpot, and the E3 Awards. All those ones have no time. And then Wednesday, June 6th, which ends technically on the 22nd, is the Steam Next Fest at 10 a.m. Once again, we're going to talk about certain specific things, and that is it. Very interesting that is absent here. No Sony at all. That is very shocking, because I know that Sony does their state of plays just like Nintendo has their Nintendo Directs, and even Xbox started doing the same thing. But for what could be considered the quote-unquote biggest event in games, in gaming journalism and all that stuff that happens in the summertime, that's not PAX or the Tokyo Game Show, I'm very shocked that this is not we're not gonna have it.
Didn't Sony just do their
They did a state of play. They did do a state of play.
Yeah.
But like most, like the Directs or the Microsoft, whatever the fuck theirs is called, they do not usually spill all the beans, right? The last one we had for state of play, really the big focus was on the Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah. That was about it. Like, that was really the big thing that came out of that. Which makes me kind of wonder if Sony this year might not have a lot kind of going for them. Maybe because of COVID and all that, quite a few of their major titles, like we see God of War 2, The Boy, has been pushed, and they don't really have much to show for. So there might be a reason why they're not here. That's speculation, obviously, but besides that, they have Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank is coming out soon, and that's a new game, or they're also announcing like a remake.
Yeah, so they have the new one that's coming out with I can't remember what the subtitle is.
It's the white one. That sounds great. It's white. It's a white.
She's white.
Fox?
Yes.
Thing?
The female version of Rift Apart. I was gonna say that, but I wasn't too sure. Rift Apart, which is basically a female version of Ratchet in like an alternate universe or something like that. That's pretty much what happens, right? The story is Clank is trying to get back to Ratchet. gets thrown into this weird ass alternate universe where their big baddie is now the king, and this female version of Ratchet, which could still be Ratchet but with a T, like an extra TE at the end. You want to save time and money. They're teaming up together to go back to sea and rescue that Ratchet. That's pretty much all it is. It is basically Ratchet and Clank, but with a palette swap and gender swap for Ratchet. All it is.
So Ratchet and Clank fan fiction. Got it.
Yes, it is. That is the slash fanfic right there. Bringing it all back around. This is the slash fanfic. But nonetheless, we got to do some predictions because we need to go ahead and chat. I'm gonna need you guys to help keep track along with this because I'm gonna forget some stuff, and I know I will. But let me open up a document here right now because this is not something that we even talked about. This is like just popped into my head. We can do our predictions. And Steph, I'm gonna let you honor of having your first prediction on any of these things. We cannot predict the same thing. If one of us has something, that is it. That is sealed. We cannot take away from it. If you want extra points, you can add like a modifier. And, cool. If you get it, you get the bonus, you get your points and your modifier point, which we'll say is just an extra 5 points. So 1 point, modifiers are plus 5. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Just confirming. So we are predicting what will be announced or what will be showcased, because some of these companies have already announced basically what they're showcasing.
So anything that has not yet been announced, right? Obviously, we can't just be like, oh, well, as an example, let's just say they're gonna show some gameplay for Ratchet and Clank's Rift Apart. It's like, okay, well, dude, like, shut up. That doesn't count. No, it has to be something that they have nothing's been announced yet. So it could still be like, as an example, Halo Infinite, and then they haven't said the release date yet. You put the release date out there, type of thing.
Okay.
That kind of stuff. All right.
Oh.
That's right.
The thing is, like, it's hard because I live in a little bubble where it's like I only listen to certain things because I haven't played so many like classic games. You're like, oh, like so many people are following Ratchet and Clank, and I'm like, I've never played it. I don't really care for it. And I'm like, I don't really play on the PlayStation that we have. It's like, so I don't look at the news, and I'm like,
yeah. All right, come on, your first prediction. What do you got?
Oh God. I am going to predict.
Okay.
I think this is the developer. Square Enix does Lara Croft, right? Tomb Raider?
Yes, they own the company Eidos that does it, but yes. So you could say Square, I'll take that.
I think they're gonna tease something about Lara Croft. I don't think they're gonna I think they're probably. I don't think they'll have gameplay footage, but I think they're gonna tease something about the next game.
Now,
because it's been a little bit since the last game.
Okay. All right. Is there a modifier that you want to throw on there, or is that it? You just want to keep it as that?
Oh, I'm gonna keep it at that.
Okay. All right. I think also, you know what, to make it a little bit easier for both of us, let's start off. We'll concentrate on the days, because going around we might forget some stuff. Honestly, for June 10th for myself, I'm going to say that Jeff Keighley is going to announce on his thing, because Jeff Keighley's not going to have something where it's just going to be here we go, here's the start of a show. It's going to be something else.
Yeah.
It's going to be big. It's got to be... Jeff Keighley is going to announce on the Summer Games Fest that there will be a new... Ooh, this is tough. It's tough. That there's going to be a new... What? Announce that there's... Not Street Fighter. Tekken. There'll be a new Tekken fighting game coming out. I'm going to say it right now. Jeff Keighley.
Interesting.
Only because it feels like we have not had a new Tekken game in quite a while. Street Fighter has had so many renditions of themselves. Mortal Kombat has still been super hot. And the thing is, you know, Tekken the fighting genre is popular, but it's not like hot news. You know what I mean? It's not something that people will like go crazy for. But if someone like Jeff Keighley would announce it, because he is in tight, you know, he's very obviously very stitched into that community, and he's very respected within the Japanese market. Obviously, Tekken being written or being published and distributed by Bandai Namco. I think it'll be there that we're gonna see a Tekken. What is it? They're on Tekken. They'd be Tekken 8 now. Yeah, it'd
Well,
be
wouldn't
Tekken
that
8.
be left for the Bandai Namco?
See, not necessarily, right? Because it depends. These people like to sometimes kind of throw a curveball at you. That's why I think he's going to start off the gate with that Tekken announcement. Announcement Tekken 8. Jeff Keighley's going to have that.
I think.
Yes.
For the Summer Games Fest.
Yes.
It's a low ball.
Okay.
But I think they're going to announce the next Fall Guys season.
Oh, shit. By Devolver Digital. Yeah. Okay. Fall Guys new season. Okay.
Because
right.
that seems to be... I would... Like... Fall Guys is definitely going to happen because it's been a little bit since the new season, Season 3.
Yeah.
Is this Season 3 or Season 4 now? Season 3. It was Medieval, Winter...
Another Space,
Season
right?
4. Yeah, like not steampunk, like neon stuff. But yeah, it's been a bit, and I'm kind of guessing because I also get the Amazon Prime like skins for Fall Guys, and there's only like a specific amount, so I'm like, I think the new season's probably gonna get teased soon, and it would make sense that it would happen during E3.
Okay.
And in my head, it would also make sense that it would happen with Jeff Keighley.
Okay, now, do you want to put a modifier to that? Do you want to try to guess what the theme is going to be?
Oof.
They've done
That's
space.
Hard.
They've done medieval. They've done like steampunkish.
Snow.
You think they're going to go snow? Do you think they're going to winter games themed?
They already did snow. Snow was after medieval, I think.
Okay,
all right.
Medieval. Okay.
I think it might be something like, depending how soon, like, it wouldn't surprise me if it was something like summer related, like Castaway, beachy kind of thing.
Like a beach bum look? You saying like a beach bum look?
A beach bum look? I meant like everyone wears those ridiculous banana shirts that you have.
All right, so you're going to say it's going to be a summer theme. A summer season. Okay, all right. I mean, that's an easy grab. Yeah. Besides that, honestly, I think, you know what? Have they announced what the new oh dear lord, what's it called? Have they announced what the new the time traveling story narrative that you've played on stream? Oh boy.
I played on stream?
Life is Strange.
Oh, Life is Strange?
Have they announced?
Oh, yeah, they've announced that. Yeah.
Have they announced their release date yet? That's my question.
Let me check.
That's what I'm curious about, because I think that's what I'm going to go for on this one. This is going to be Life is Strange 2. There's 3. Which one are we on?
3.
3? Life is Strange 3.
Yeah.
Go for it. Release date, baby. Shit,
No,
they've already announced it. Damn it!
Oh no, yeah, September 10th.
Damn it! All right, then I gotta remove that one. You know what? We're gonna get. You know, fuck it. Let's go crazy.
Playing The Room.
We're gonna be going ahead. There's gonna be an announcement of a new Telltale game.
And
it's gonna.
Damn it!
I'm gonna say there's gonna be a new.
I think you took the idea.
I think there's gonna be a new Telltale game announcement, and I think it's kind of a stretch, but I would love to see it be. This is my modifier. So, a new Telltale game announcement, and it's going to be The Wolf Among Us Season 2.
I hate you because I was gonna do that too.
That's my modifier.
Because they've already teased it.
Oh, hell!
They teased season 2.
Oh, there it is. There it is. On that day, Summer Games Fest, Telltale Games, The Wolf Among Us is going to get announced season 2. Booyah!
Also, if you haven't played Wolf Among Us, like, go play it. It's a very good Telltale.
I mean, yeah, Telltale was on a hell of a ride at that time, and yes, 100%. All right, I think we're going to have to move on from that day. We're going to move on to the next one now, which, let me pull that up, because we've already talked quite a bit. Honestly, I don't really care about the Netflix Geeked Week, and I don't care about IGN Expo. That's just gonna be highlighting stuff that people have spoken, putting on the list. Y'all play with my feelings at this point. So what I think is, honestly, Geek Week, they're just gonna announce probably some kind of Castlevania crossover or another like anime game related thing that they're gonna have. IGN Expo, they might get something, but I don't think it'll be too crazy. They're probably gonna just do interviews for like a new season of Mortal Kombat and whatnot. So that's I'm looking at June 12th. Okay. Steph, we're gonna concentrate on, honestly, on that one. We're just gonna concentrate on Ubisoft. Because the Guerrilla Collective, obviously Forbidden West has already announced it. Will they do another shooter of theirs, which I can't remember what it's called right now. Kill Switch, I think. I don't think so. But
yeah, that one.
I think right now we're going to concentrate on Ubisoft. And what do you think they're going to announce?
Well, Larcher, they've already
Yeah.
Besides what they've already announced. Oh, quick side notes, FX. The Room is a puzzle game. It's very weird. It's the thing is, like, it's hard because we both follow Ubisoft, and it's like we've both seen things that we know they're gonna announce. Like, we know that there's more Assassin's Creed Valhalla stuff coming in because that's been announced. We know they're probably gonna talk more about the
Far Cry 6.
North Star. They're gonna talk about what they called it?
Far Cry 6.
They're gonna Far Cry 6. They're gonna talk about. The main thing is going to be Rainbow Six Extraction, which by the way was announced today.
That's the name of the new game. Know for a while it was considered it was under Parasite, which honestly I like Parasite more than Extraction. I felt like it kind of like for the trailer when you see the guy's arm and stuff and like what it is, it felt more in line with the Chimera storyline, which with the outbreak stuff that we saw in Siege, but. Honestly, Extraction's not the worst. It just sounds like you were playing the game mode Hostage, Siege.
Yeah. The thing is, like, the first title that they originally were going for was Quarantine, and then the pandemic happened, and then Parasite was a working title. It was never fully announced that it was an inside title, like inside name. But I think Extraction is a good name, especially if it's like. You don't want to really like many like major movie companies who are trying to like profit off of the pandemic and stuff. It's like I understand why they kind of moved away from it, but it's hard. I feel like we might get some Rabbids stuff.
So like, you mean a Mario v Rabbids? Another.
I don't want to.
I don't want that.
Well, I never played the Rabbids game. I just know it's a thing because you can get the little guy from like the Uno pack and the Monopoly pack. But I think they're probably gonna talk about something with Rabbids because I feel like it's been a long enough time since Mario plus Rabbids.
Oh, Rabbids announcement. All right.
The thing is, it's hard because we know so much stuff that's going into
but
the
come
Ubisoft
on, man.
Connect.
This is why this is the nitty gritty of it all. Here's is that it? Do you have a modifier to that, or is that it?
No, that's it.
All right. I am calling it right now. I'm Extraction. We know it's happening. We're gonna get some gameplay. That's not the hard part. I'm gonna say this right now. There's gonna be another crossover between Siege and Extraction. I'm announcing it right now. They are going to talk about how there's gonna be another Outbreak event in Siege to cross over to get you ready for Extraction. There's gonna be another storyline mission like related thing like they did before with Outbreak. I'm saying it right now.
I mean, the thing is, like, I don't want to like as a media student, Larcher, and as someone who's taken PR lessons, it just makes sense.
Yeah, I know,
You
and
know,
that's why I'm using my brain.
it. The thing is like you're all in Extraction. You're already going to be able to play Siege Operator, so it's like
Yeah,
it makes
I know.
sense.
That's why I'm doing it. It's a safe. But on top of that, because I'm pretty sure they haven't announced this part, I'm gonna double check. They have not announced the release date for Extraction yet. Correct?
No,
I'm saying
you're
it.
going to double down on that.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna add my modifier to this. My modifier is that this game is coming out. Hold on, let me look. I need to get this right because this would make sense if they do it right. It's gonna be October. What's a good day? Games are still releasing on 2. You know what? October 26th. I'm calling it right now. October 26th.
So like spooky.
Yes.
Time.
Yes.
2021?
Exactly. 2021. I think this game's coming out this year. October 26th, 2021. I'm saying it right now. That's my modifier.
Quick side note, by the way, for those who follow Ubi stuff. You guys should follow and sign up to playtest things for Ubisoft because I received an email recently about signing up for a certain playtest for a certain game that Ubisoft is coming out with, specifically Ubisoft Montreal. I have not been confirmed for said playtest, but I'm saying that if you are interested in it, you should sign up for playtests.
Are we getting a little bit of some insider news going on here?
It's not really insider news. It's just based
wink.
on it's a wink from me, but it's also like the fact that it's from UB Montreal and from all the games. How Ubisoft kind of does their playtest is like they'll ask you for your specs and all that, and then they'll ask you what kind of games that you've played from a certain list of games. So a lot of games that they listed were things like World War Z or like Left 4 Dead 2 or a lot of newer games that I haven't touched and stuff like that. No, I'm not under NDA. This is just they sent out the email and you were able to sign up and they'll contact you if they take you based on the criteria. And another one of them was like Rainbow Six Siege. And so, me being a smart girl using my big brain, 2 + 2 = 5, you kind of put things together. So, but in general, it's also a good way to like play test games early.
Yes.
And then you sign the NDA, and then you can talk to them, or you will get sued, and you will probably lose all your money.
Yes. All right. So that being said, Steph, do you have anything else that you want to add for the Ubisoft collective, the Ubisoft Forward?
I'm gonna put this out there. It's probably won't happen.
Okay. All right. Ooh, is this like a just
But I'm gonna
a
put...
straight? This is a straight modifier. All right. I like this. What is it?
I think that they're going to announce what like time period they're gonna do the next Assassin's Creed game for.
Ooh, announce. See.
I don't like
okay.
that's gonna be it. They're not gonna have like a name. They're just gonna announce like we're doing this next, because I think that's what they did with Valhalla. Like after Odyssey, they were like, we're going to Norse mythology, and so I think that's like they're gonna give that tease.
Okay.
Because they're still, I'm saying this because they're still updating Valhalla.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't like, you still have content in the game that a lot of people didn't really like, and there's whole other things that we can talk about in another episode.
Yeah.
But like they're still making content, so it's like just being like, we're looking at this time era.
Take it easy, FX. All right. Okay, I understand. All right. I think they are going to Yeah, I honestly I don't think I can figure something else out. I think that's about it for the Ubisoft Forward. We have the Rabbids announcement for staff plus announcing the new Assassin's Creed period. I think it's going to be the Siege game mode, a new like Outbreak, power like a little team up for the Extraction, and the release date for Extraction being October 26, 2021. That's what we got. Now we're gonna move on to the next day, which is oh my god, it's juicy.
Oh, random.
Okay.
It's not a prediction, but
Okay.
it would be amazing if they announced another South Park game. I love the South Park games.
Okay. All right. All right.
I
all right.
would kill for another South Park game. But
All right.
that's just me being like, this is what I want.
All right. Here we go. June 13th, Xbox Bethesda. Oh boy. Okay. That is a heavy one. I think it is safe to say I'm gonna start off on this one. I think it is safe to say
I refuse. What if I say no?
I think that they are going to. This is a modifier right now. I'm going balls to the walls on this one. They're gonna announce because they have so much faith in how much extra time they've gotten that we are going to get a open or not an open but a closed beta of Halo Infinite the day of. I think we're gonna get a Halo Infinite multiplayer day of download like option. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, that's risky.
Yeah,
that's
it is
really risky.
But I think honestly, with unfortunately how the game got not shot on because that's not the right word, but how the reception of the game got when they had their tease last time, and how people were complaining that it kind of looked like a last gen game, and how much extra time that they've had now to really fine tune the looks, the sounds, and everything else. I think they're going to want to go strong on this, and the best way to go strong, and for people to really appreciate a Halo game, because sometimes visuals isn't enough, and we all know this, man. Like Halo games, it's not just looking at them; you have to experience. I think honestly, if they do a closed beta for the multiplayer that day, have it released out, yeah, you're golden, man. You're gonna get so many signups, you're gonna get so much hype, so much attention on that. And as my not modifier for Halo, I think that it's going to be they're going to have. I think they're gonna announce when the Halo game's coming out. I think they're finally gonna say what the release date is for Halo Infinite, and that's why they're gonna do this closed beta. So what do you got, Steph?
I think I have to remember what certain studios make, so I'm just googling. I think we're gonna see more of the Elder Scrolls.
Oh, you're playing
game that they announced.
You're playing to Zach's heart right now. So you are saying that they're going to? Are they going to announce the Elder Scrolls game?
I mean, they've already announced it.
Well, you know what
they
I mean.
announced it last year.
Yes, but are they going to have like a release date for it? Now, are they going to do?
That's the tough part.
Yes. All right. So you're saying Elder Scrolls what? The video feed?
Like I think. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, they're gonna have a video package, and I think if they do, I'm not gonna have an exact date. I think their release date is gonna be like third quarter 2022. Okay. I don't think it's anytime soon, but it's gonna be. I think it's coming 2022.
All right, Q3 2022. All right. I'm not gonna put that as a modifier. I'm gonna give that as a point because you're not being very specific.
Yeah,
but I respect.
I'm just like it's vague.
I think they are going to. So the last game that they've done, it was Fallout. We're not gonna get another Fallout game so soon because they're still working on 76.
You mean Fallout 76?
Yeah, yeah. They're still working on 76. I think they're gonna want to change pace. Man, honestly, and they own Monolith, which guys who did not Monolith Obsidian, which are the same guys who did Vegas and Outer Wilds. I always forget the name. Those are the two that always get me confused. I honestly think uh, we're gonna get. They're gonna announce. Bethesda is going to announce. You know what? Fuck it. Bethesda. I'm gonna
Yes,
go. I'm gonna
makes
go
sense.
crazy. They're gonna announce a new Vegas game. Bethesda's gonna announce a new Fallout Vegas game.
Oh, I mean, wasn't that kind of rumored
No, that's
or
what people
teased?
talked about. But the idea is,
Oh, okay,
it's
rumored.
gone. It's because usually it goes like Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Elder Scrolls. I think they're gonna change it, and I think they're gonna go. They're gonna go right away. They're gonna announce Elder Ring, and they're gonna announce that they're gonna be working on a new Vegas game. That's gonna be the next one coming up.
I have one
But
more.
it's not done by the Obsidian guys. That's gonna be the
Ooh.
yeah. Yeah, so Fallout New Vegas is not going to be done by Obsidian. It's going to be done, but within the Bethesda in-house team.
I
Yeah.
think my last prediction for this one is they're going to talk about. They're gonna talk about Dishonored 3 because
Ooh.
it's been 5 years since Dishonored 2,
All right, a Dishonored 3 announcement. Okay, all right,
and
I
they
like it.
recently acquired. Didn't Bethesda recently acquire Arcane? Or
Yeah, yeah,
Xbox recently acquired Bethesda, which
yes.
in turn,
Any ZeniMax, anything under the ZeniMax title, that is ZeniMax called, whatever company they owned is now belong to Microsoft. So yeah.
yeah. But Dishonored.
Okay.
I still haven't finished the first game, and I have the second game, but
No,
I
I
love
like it.
watching it, and Dishonored 3 would be super cool.
All right. My last thing, it's not going to be Bethesda related. So I'm gonna take that one out. I think mine's gonna be they're gonna announce the let's go crazy. Let's go crazy with this. They're gonna announce a new
Oh my god.
they're gonna announce a new Gears. But it's the final Gears game.
Ooh,
The final Gears game in the franchise.
that'll be interesting.
Final Gears.
The last
game.
Gears came out 2 years ago?
Yeah, Gears 5. And it was critically well received. Financially, not so much, but I think they're going to finally close off the game series. And as a modifier, they're going to kill Marcus Phoenix.
I don't know which one that is.
That's like the big,
It's a
the big
dude.
burly guy who's in there for the longest time. Voiced by Joey DiMaggio.
I just
who
know
did
that.
Thunder. Unless he's already dead, which is going to suck, because then I would have got my information here. But, shit, is he dead? Never mind. Marcus Phoenix is already dead. I can't say that one now. Damn it! Alright, I don't have a modifier.
Wasn't the last game like revolving around this girl who was like part alien or something like that?
But,
Like,
dude,
did she die at the end?
that's what I'm talking about. The franchise has gone off the rails. But I'm going to say now, that's going to be the final Gears game. At least, for another 5 years, 10 years until they try to reboot the franchise. Alright. So
Shall we move on to the last one?
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to on the 14th. Honestly, Square Enix, we've already mentioned it. You think that there's going to be an announcement for Lara Croft? Lara Croft.
Lara Croft.
Lara Croft. So already got that down. Shit. Yeah. Honestly,
They're already gonna talk about Life is Strange 3.
Yeah, Life is Strange 3. So that's gonna be out. Honestly, you know what? They're gonna announce a rework for how they've been treating that's not a real quick. Square Enix is gonna talk about the state of their Avengers games and how they're gonna totally rework it. They're gonna do an Avengers rework on with how they've dropped the ball, because it's very much, it feels like the other game that came out not that long ago that it literally disappeared off the face, and it was a big title from oh my god, the Iron Man suit game.
Oh, that's a bring back Chloe. Chloe's dead, Huey. She's dead.
Damn. What is
Oh
that
my
name? What is
God.
that name of that game? I keep forgetting now because that's how obscure it is now.
I know they had an Iron
Anyways.
Man one for the VR.
Well,
For VR.
I call it Iron Man, but like it was from a different publisher, where it was basically supposed to be the Destiny killer, and is it Vanguard? I think it's called Vanguard.
Oh,
Is that what it was
yeah,
called?
that one. I vaguely remember that. They did announce that they're showcasing DLC for the Avengers game. Something. It's something that has to do with Wakanda. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's coming for the Avengers game.
yeah. I think they're gonna announce an Avengers rework for their online play. How it's been disappointing the entire time. That's what I think is gonna get from Square.
I feel like it's too soon to get another Final Fantasy thing. Especially,
They might tease
I mean,
something, but
yeah. I would I wouldn't be surprised if they teased a remake.
from a quick Google search, Marcus Phoenix is still alive in the 5th game. All right, fuck it. I can add it. Marcus is gonna die. That's my modifier. Marcus is gonna die. All right. Yeah, I don't know where they're. You know what? What we can add if you want. I can add this for you. For FF7 is they are going to announce the PC dates, the PC release dates for
Oh,
episode 2.
yeah. That would make sense.
Okay, so part.
I was gonna say something about Nier, but they recently announced the Nier Replicant thing, so I don't think they're gonna have more Nier
Yeah.
news. Which I still need to play. Apparently the games are very good, so I still need to play them.
All right. Well, is there anything you really want to talk about for Takes Two, Capcom, Mythical, Freedom Games, Warner Brothers?
Capcom.
Okay.
Give me some Okami 2 news. Just give it to me.
What,
I know it was teased.
Oh, hold on. All right. So
The thing is, they teased it.
Okay, but doesn't matter. You can just because it's a tease. Are you gonna? You can go further into the prediction. Go further into the prediction if you. Okami 2. What do you want to say here?
I want like the thing is, like, this isn't like a prediction because I know how far out it is and how long that game took the first time to be made.
Yeah.
But I'm like, even a title. Just give me a title, Capcom, and I'll be happy.
On a Okami 2 announcement, your modifier is gonna be a title.
Just give me a title.
All right. Okami 2
Like,
announcement plus title.
If we watch this live together for somehow,
Yep.
and they announce more than that, I will start crying. Like,
Honestly, we could
you
try.
can bet money.
We could try to do a watch on some of these, right? Let me see on some of these days.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah.
Whenever, like, isn't one of them on a Monday?
Yeah. So we can definitely on the Monday one to Take Two Capcom. They haven't announced, according to the schedule, they haven't announced the days yet. But looks like, well, actually, by the way, the tweet that I got here, I'm gonna post it back in. It's fucking Okami 2 a working title.
The thing is, like, Nakamura did stuff for Siege, and they like released a video like 2 years ago about like how they were like, "Do you guys want an Okami 2?" And everyone was like, "Yes, give us an Okami 2." And I'm like, they have to, like, it doesn't make sense in my mind for Capcom to release that video and not already like have it in the works. Even if it's just storyboarding and planning, like, it doesn't make sense to me because like you can't do that to a fan base.
I mean, they can, and they
Give
would.
it to me.
You know
They
what?
would, but
I know what I'm doing.
Nakamura's
I know what I'm doing.
also,
They
like,
are going to.
for those who don't know, I really like Okami.
They're
So
gonna
it's
announce.
It's fine.
They're gonna announce, or they're going to showcase. They're gonna showcase the RE4 remake
Oh,
for Capcom. They're gonna showcase the RE4 remake and my modifier.
so close after Village, though?
Yes. Are you kidding me? They do this all the time.
I mean,
they're
Larcher,
they're gonna showcase it, and it's coming out this October.
Larcher,
Actually,
the
no.
two people who I know who get the most wet for Resident Evil are you and Fly. And I don't follow the series because I don't like zombies. So it's like, I don't, like, it comes, when did they tease Village? They teased Village. The Game Awards? Was it the Game Awards?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. When it came on, I was like, oh, I'm not looking. Because it's scary. I don't like scary games.
No, I'm calling it right now. They're going to showcase the RE4 remake, and they're going to announce that it's a February release. I'm saying it right now. That's my modifier.
I mean, that would be cool.
Yeah, goddamn right it would be. Oh my god, you kidding me? Oh, I would love another excuse to buy RE4. Why not? I'll do it. But it's a remake, so it's different because it's not a remaster. We're not gonna start that. We're not gonna start that. All right, we really got
Random question.
What's up?
Random quick question.
Yeah.
Why isn't Riot part of these?
Honestly,
I feel like Riot would be part of
So Riot's
E3,
probably gonna be within like the Summer Games Fest or maybe the IGN Expo. I think they don't have their own platform.
They don't have enough.
Yeah, they don't have enough clout. We'll say, right?
I mean, Riot. You say that, but Riot probably makes the most money.
Oh no, I believe you. But it's also if I know anything about Riot, which I don't, I know nothing. They all their stuff never really comes out on these days because they don't need to. They don't need to showcase anything because it's Riot. They can do a YouTube video and they'll get all their hardcore fan base will fall in line for it. And like, yeah, they might just have it in passing in the Summer Games Fest or, you know, the IGN Expo or like, you know what I mean? They don't need a big flashy, hey, look at us, because they're Riot. Excuse me.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they announced a new agent. What are they called?
Yeah, sure,
it's so confusing. I wouldn't be surprised if they announced a new agent for Valorant.
No, that wouldn't surprise me at all. But here we go. We're going into the last one, which is a very, very big one. It's going to be Tuesday, June 15th. It is the Nintendo Direct / Treehouse. Oh boy. Oh boy. This one.
I mean, you already said that you wanted Metroid last podcast.
Yeah, but doesn't matter. You get the first stab at it. So what do you want to predict?
Nintendo, give me Okami too.
You know, hey,
technically public.
Hey, you could do that. You could say that it's an exclusive for Nintendo. Are you gonna double down on that? You gotta put that as your modifier right off the bat?
I don't think it'll be exclusive.
Ooh.
Because originally it was the DS. It was like the DS, the Wii, and PlayStation. So I don't think it's gonna be exclusive. If they're gonna continue it.
Don't want to double down. Don't want to add that modifier right off the bat. Because that would be the platform that it would work best on. I'm gonna be real.
It would, but Larcher, I also want to play it pretty on my PC.
Okay. All right, Steph. What announcements? What do you think is gonna happen? What's your predictions here for Nintendo?
Let me quickly see. When I wouldn't be surprised if we got a new Yoshi game.
So within the world of like the Woolly series?
I mean, yeah, so Woolly World came out in 2015, and then something Poochie and Yoshi something came out in 2017. Then we got Crafted World in 2019. Okay. Yeah, Poochie's the dog.
I know, I just love it. Like,
he's the dog
Yoshi,
with the really big lips.
Yoshi, Poochie, something.
No, it's Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World. I think it came from like 3DS or something like that. But Crafted World came out 2019. It's 2021. So by this release record, kinda, it's every 2 years. And I wouldn't be surprised if they gave us another Yoshi game.
Okay.
Especially after the Paper Mario. After Paper Mario has been released with new, like, crafted, like, look. I wouldn't be surprised. I still need to finish Crafted World though.
All right, I'm throwing a modifier in right away. It's a weird one, but I don't think they're going to announce a Nintendo Switch Pro. I don't think they're going to announce it. I'm going negative on that side, if you catch my drift. I don't think they're going to even... It's not going to be mentioned at all.
I don't think... I can see what you mean. I feel like they wouldn't announce it during E3. I feel like they would announce it later.
That's what I think. So I think we are not going to get a Nintendo Switch Pro announcement. is I don't think it's gonna happen this year. I think it's gonna happen next year. That's my right away. That's my modifier I'm throwing in for the Nintendo predictions. Steph, do you have another prediction?
It's hard because they've announced a lot of things.
I don't know,
Like,
but still, get crazy, get creative.
I think. Let me make sure that they haven't announced it. Actually, okay. Here, I think we're gonna get an actual date for Splatoon 3.
Oh, all right.
All they've announced is that it's coming out 2022. I think we're gonna get an actual date.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Do you want to double down? Do you want to add your modifier here?
Ugh. I think it was maybe second quarter 2022.
Okay. So we're gonna do two. All right, all right, all right. Steph playing. There's going with the safe bets here. Safe. All right. I think. So obviously we are going to get some Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 footage.
Yeah.
I think there's no way to not have that. That if they don't, they've severely dropped the ball on all of this. I'm gonna go with they're gonna have a Breath of the Wild release date.
A Birth of the Wild?
A Birth of the Wild. I think we're gonna get a Breath of the Wild release date. That's going to be in 20. I think it's going to be a 2022 November 2022 release date. I think that's what's going to happen because they're not going to announce it, bro. It's going to wait until closer to the release date of Breath of the Wild 2, and then at that point they are going to. That's when they'll talk about the Nintendo Switch Pro. I don't want that to be the case. I hate saying it, but this is not the first time. If you guys remember, Breath of the Wild, the first one, was delayed severely before being released on the Switch. You guys know this. I think it is unfortunate, but it is just a matter of time that they're going to do. They're going to have a nice little video package, and they're going to be like, to show our love and appreciation to the fans, we want to make sure this game is fully, published and polished, and it's going to be. It was see, Zach. It was on. It was a Wii U game originally. Exactly right. What I'm saying, and they're gonna wait, and they're just gonna push it that much more until 2022, a November game. That's gonna be my one.
Wait. Never mind.
Right.
I was gonna do a safe bet and be like, there's gonna be another Just Dance.
Oh, come on! Fuck off with that. Is there okay? So from the list that we're looking at, we're pretty much winding down. Do you think there's anything you want to add anywhere else before we before we call it?
I don't think so.
Okay, I think there's one more thing I'm gonna throw in here. I have one more thing. If you don't mind me going, skipping turn for now.
Go ahead, Larcher.
Thank you. We're gonna get an announcement for a new Mario Kart game.
Yeah, that's been speculated.
Like, I want a Mario Kart game. But it's getting released this summer. No, it's too soon.
The thing is, like, what do you think? The thing is, like, if we get a new Mario Kart game, it's still gonna be shitty because Nintendo's online aspect. It's still gonna suck.
It's gotten better, sort of, a little bit. I think.
Have you seen people play Mario Party?
Already had a great time playing it. He didn't have any issues. I'm gonna say Mario Kart. I'm gonna say Mario Kart. That's gonna come out. Holiday season. My modifier is gonna be no modifier. Just Mario Kart announcement.
That makes sense.
There you go. I have one for you if you want it.
Let me quickly search something up.
Okay. All right. While she does that, let's obviously talk about the elephant in the room, which is. I'm here to this elephant here to talk to you about the sponsor of today's stream, which is us, but it's not what it normally is. It's actually going to be teesprings.com/stores/select-start-network. If you want to wear us, but obviously you can't wear a skin because that's illegal and you go to jail. But you want to wear some of our merch, like you probably not. Ugh! These lovely look at those legs. These lovely joggers that you can see right here with a little logo above. Right there. Ooh, so nice. You can head on over to teesprings.com/stores/select-start-network and go ahead and grab whatever Marcia. Yeah, we have joggers, we have hoodies, we have tank tops, we have t-shirts, we have classic looks, we have parodies, we got the mug. We got a bunch of stuff there. You can go ahead and check it out. If you would like to have yourself a 10% discount, then you can go ahead and head on over to patreon.com/select-start-network, where you can sign up at the, I believe, $7, $6 tier USD. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, mark. And you can get 10% off in the Select Start Network store. So thank you for joining us for this ad read. And now,
Dang it.
Steph, I have stalled as long as I could for you. Do you have anything?
I was gonna say that Jeff Keighley's gonna talk about something about Fortnite.
Ew.
But they're announcing their stuff tomorrow for the next season.
Ew. Don't bring Fortnite into this house. Come on now.
I will say,
yes,
I don't particularly like Fortnite, but it is a fun game to just turn your brain off and play with friends.
See, I have that for Apex, but then it's just a chill experience. But all right, I believe that is about as far as we can go for today's episode, unless you can think of something right now.
No, new Donkey Kong done. I don't know.
All right, new Donkey Kong announcement. Let's go. So, new game announcement. All right. Do you want to say if it's going to be a 2D or a 3D platformer? Steph?
3D.
Oh, 3D. On a modifier of it being a 3D game. All right, I like it.
I've
Going
never
back
played
to
a Donkey Kong game, guys.
DK64. Fuck yeah. All right. I'm just gonna quickly announce this. They're gonna announce Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Fighters 2 from Bandai Namco. That's about all I could say. As we're not, I don't know enough about Bandai Namco to talk about their Dark Souls franchise and all that stuff. I know Zach's getting mad.
Zach, all we know from what you've told us is that you die a lot and you play drunk.
They own.
That's all we know, really.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know enough to talk about that. That is completely you, baby. So I'm gonna say that they're gonna announce Dragon Ball Fighters 2. This time with the
Electric
ability to transform mid fights instead of picking characters who are already Super Saiyan and all that. All right. That being said, thank you so much for joining, guys. This is free content week, technically content weekend. That was supposed to be this weekend, but we put it over to the next weekend. Some hospital visits for surgeries. No one's hurt. Everyone's fine. Don't worry. It's just something that had to be done. Preventative surgery. That's what it was. But that being said, we're gonna go into the post show, which is technically just happening right now live. So I'm gonna go. The screen's gonna go black for a hot second, then we're gonna be right back. So don't you worry about a thing, cuties. All right, there we go. Look, post show. We're here. We're live. Enjoy it. All right, Steph.
We're still talking.
Yes, we are still talking. We are good to go. One of the things I wanted to talk about very, very quickly. Do you think, and this is still in the world of gaming and news and stuff, do you think...
That's kind of like what this podcast is about. Wow.
Right? Yeah, it's crazy. Do you think that finally 2022 there will be an RTX in person? Do you think conventions will finally go back to being a normal thing? in 2022?
I feel like it's hard
Yeah.
because it's like we look at it's very hard because we look at it as Canadians who aren't in the current political world climate of the US. We are affected by it, but we don't live in it.
Yeah.
And we just know things from the news and from people we talk to. But is it is interesting because Australia's gone. They've started having conventions again, which I'm very envious about. Um, but it is interesting because RTX takes place in Austin, Texas.
Yep.
Austin, Texas is typically a very liberal city where a lot of people are very much same politically with us and who are very into getting vaccinated and like their whole thing of like keeping Austin weird. But I feel like if they I think they're gonna push it still
Yeah.
because it'll be really bad if someone gets COVID from RTX. It's gonna look really bad on Austin. It's gonna look even worse on Rooster Teeth, and Rooster Teeth hasn't had the greatest track record lately. With
Yeah. With their community.
we can do a whole episode on
I mean,
problems, but
if you want to, next week we can be very specific and we can have a sit down and a serious conversation. This is still within the gaming world news. We can just sit down for an hour and talk about Rooster Teeth. I think Steph what just
I
happened?
just hit my knee on my table.
Yeah, I thought I heard that.
On the table.
I thought that's what I heard, but just to confirm. But yeah, next week we can definitely have a serious conversation as to what.
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, no, 100%. This will also help me understand more what's happening within the community. It is something that I have not been a part of as heavily invested as I used to be. So it'd actually be nice to see what has happened. We can talk about not just the bad, obviously, but some of the good. But things that they need to correct. And yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. But I'm also very much agreeing with you. I know that they've already started with sports events. Like I've seen AEW Dynamite has had small of people being able to go watch shows
groups.
And all that, but to the size of a convention where like RTX was like 10,000 people last year.
Yeah,
or
I don't
whatever
think
it
it's.
was. I don't.
2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, sorry, 2 years ago. I don't think it's plausible. I think it's plausible. I don't think RTX would want to risk that. I think Rooster Teeth would maybe wait one more year to play it safe, or have it it would have to be a very low key how they did it before, where it's like a 5,000 person, gathering.
I think 5,000 people is even pushing it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Especially since it's Rooster Teeth. I'll talk about it more next week, but Rooster Teeth functions, and a majority part of their selling point is their non-existing parasocial relationships and how talent interact with fans and such.
Yeah.
And the meet and greet part is such a big thing. I mean, for the safety of their staff is one thing, also for the safety of the con goers.
Yep.
I don't think it'll be in person until like 2023, maybe even 2024.
All right.
Because also another thing is like we don't know how long the vaccine lasts. Like most of us are hoping that it's a
permanent thing.
Like one of those permanent things, but like we don't know. It could last a year, it could last 2, it could last forever, but nobody knows.
Yeah.
Because COVID is still ever evolving. But yeah, I think they're gonna stick to online, especially since online seems to be working for them. And also because they can get more guests.
Get more guests, and in technicality, they can also spend less money, right?
Yeah.
Because all they have to pay for would be hosting for guests, pay for the guests to even be there. Hosting for the website service, like the data and all that. That's they could. There's a call. Yeah, we'll talk about that for next week. But for now, thank everybody for joining us for the SSN patch notes. Steph, if they wanted to reach you, where can they go ahead and see you on their social?
You can find me in your backyard. I'm kidding. I am
I don't
at
have a backyard. I'm
twitch.tv
scared.
slash. I'm in your closet then.
Oh.
You can follow me at twitch.tv slash Stephanie Ma or twitter.com slash Stephanie Ma or Steam. Same thing everywhere. Instagram.com slash Stephanie Ma.
Yeah, there you go. For myself, if you want to reach me, you can go ahead on the socials. It'll be at SSN Larcher. If you want to contact anyone here on the SSN Network, on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, it is officially SSN. If you want to be a part of the community, you can go ahead and just go and hit ! Discord, but Will has already gone that for us, so that's amazing. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We'll catch you next time. This is Free Content Week.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. It's hot. Free Content Week is going to continue into this weekend, where you will be able to see the SSN podcast and Snatum for free here on twitch.tv/SSN Plays. If you want to support us furthermore, patreon.com/SelectSN Network, or literally just liking videos, sharing them makes a world of difference for us. Thank you so much, guys, and we will catch you next time. I got to go for a drive real quick to get out of the heat, so bye.